Hey guys, Scotland's Football here, back with another video. And today's video is not going to be on Stafford Rangers, as there's no signing for Stafford Rangers today. But I'm just going to do some Wolves video that I haven't been able to fit in. The videos I haven't been able to fit in is Ki-Jana Hoever joining Eindhoven, PSV Eindhoven, Wolves fixtures being released, I think, and also the Wolves new kit that was released ages ago. So today's video, out of 3 videos I haven't done, I'm going to do Ki-Jana Hoever joining, who's a Wolves player, Ki-Jana Hoever, who has joined PSV Eindhoven on loan for on a season-long loan for next season for the 22-23 campaign. Personally, I think this is a good loan move for him because really, he never did that good at Wolves. He didn't do it. He hasn't done anything really. He's done pretty much nothing, but a move out to Eindhoven on loan in the Dutch League might be a good move for him. Who knows? He joined from Liverpool recently. I think he played in the youth team there, under 23s, under 21s. He never got really in the first team really, but But once when we beat Liverpool in the FA Cup once, he featured against us. Personally, I'd never understood why we signed him really. It was a very weird signing. Personally, he's not good enough. If we had the choice to sell him, I would. But who knows, he might come back better to do well on his loan move, because there's only really a couple of good teams in the Dutch League. Probably Eindhoven, Ajax and also Feyenoord. I think Feyenoord are in it as well. So there is a few good teams in it. But really, this is a great move for him. We'll soon see if he comes back better. If I don't want to sign him, or he comes back, I don't know if I don't want to sign him or not. It depends really. So really, he hasn't really done much for us, and I was really surprised when we signed him at the time, to be honest. Really, instead of focusing on players going, we need to sign some players. Let me just give you an example now. Hoever going out on loan to PSV Eindhoven. Ryan Giles will spend next season on loan at Middlesbrough. He never plays for us. He always goes out on loan to clubs, but the clubs that he's on loan at never sign him. Personally, I think the lad deserves a chance really, because for right back we only got Semedo. And I think if Giles were given a chance, I think he could do quite well. And also, what else did we have on loan? We had some player that went out to Grasshoppers yesterday. We always have a lot of player go out to Grasshoppers. Do we have some agreement with them on loan spells or something? The player that's gone out has Bolla. He's called Bolla. Bender Guz Bolo has gone. He's gone to Grasshoppers, he has, on a season-long loan. Personally, I don't think he's ever going to play, really. But he's actually gone back out on loan, he has, for another season, I think. Here he has, yeah. I don't know if he's out on loan last season. Not actually quite sure, to be honest. But anyway, good move for him if he wants to play a few games. So that's 3 players going out on loan for when next season starts, but we need to focus on signing a few players like I think Paulini from Sporting, and I think there's another player. I think there is another player as well. I don't know what the other player is called, but I'll have a look now. So Paulini has to play for Sporting. There's another player, Matthias Nunes from Sporting as well. It looks like the Paulini deal. It looks like Fulham are going to get it. Fulham are going to get it ahead of us, which is pretty embarrassing, really. If we can get, I'll be happy to get Paulini and Nunes. Personally, we need another attacking midfielder in the side. If Martinez, I'm not too sure what's going on with Martinez. Personally, if he did sign a new contract this season coming, I think he'll retire at the end of this season. And Neves, on the final game against Norwich, it looked like he said goodbyes in the picture on social media, goodbyes to us. But But the rumours say he featured in the new Wolves home kit. Ki-Jana players leave despite featuring in the new home kit, but there's no rumours. I haven't seen him going yet. If he was going to go, I think something would come in right now. Firstly, if Neves and Moutinho eventually go, we need some other midfielder in the side. Dendoncker isn't good enough for me. He's just too slow, really. So if we decide 3 midfielders, I'd like it, sign if we could. Who's the one? Renato Sanchez, Paulini if we could get him, or Matheus Nunes. They're all Portuguese players though, aren't they? Are just like an attacking midfielder, which we lack. If Moutinho is to go and Neves just stay, and we had someone like Paulini or Nunes with us, we'd have more creativity in midfield. At the moment, we've got to stick with Neves, Moutinho and Dendoncker, which is just ain't quite good enough. I like Neves and I like Moutinho, but I just think good enough. I don't have any. It's not good enough, but I don't have a problem with Dendoncker, but I just don't think he's good enough really. I know I'm talking about Hoover in this video, but I'm just trying to talk about the signings as well. Knowing how I brought him, and I'm trying to make the point that we seem to be loaning out more players instead of buying players, which this actually really frustrates me, because Fosun, yet again, no investment, no interest in buying any players. They need to start backing their managers. They need to back Bruno, really, giving the funds. With all compared last season, Bruno's first season, and not many players we brought in, I think we did pretty well, but it wasn't great either. It wasn't bad, but wasn't good though. The lack of goals last season, though, it was unbelievable how many goals he scored. 3rd or 4th worst in the league, I believe. Our goals in the league were like relegation form, our goals, and the form of the final games remaining was in the bottom 3. So we are suffering for signs with a very. When Fosun came in, they did a brilliant job on getting Nuno in, and we went back up straight. We went back up to the Premier League, and then 2 seasons we got in the Prem, back-to-back 7th place finishes. But Nuno's last season we finished in 13th, and that season was dire. This season's been a bit better, but we know we can do a lot better than 10th. It's disappointed me we didn't even try and go for Europe. The players just couldn't be bothered last season, which really did frustrate me. But hopefully, if we get some of the good players in, which I can't see happening, we're going to struggle again, and we could possibly in a relegation battle. Personally, I don't think we will be in a relegation battle, but I think we'll be mid-table again. I just want to see some decent signs, bringing in, even if it's 1 or 2, but quality midfielders, I won't mind. If it's one signing and it's a really good player, that will do for me. But if Fosun aren't going to invest, then just leave. With the way things are going at the moment, I think Fosun out really right now. Every last window, fans be saying give Fosun a chance in another window, but Fosun at the moment, I think they've lost. They lost interest in Nuno in the end. I don't know why, because we had lots of great seasons, then after one bad season, they didn't want him any longer. Well, Nuno left, but we all know that he didn't leave. If he wouldn't have left, they'd have probably sacked him. It would just be interesting to see if to give Bruno a backing next season. Personally, I think we did better under Nuno. If we were to go in Nuno this season instead of him not being there any longer, I think we could have finished a bit higher. That's it. There's just no ambition really with that signings. Finishing in mid-table finishes and pushing for Europe, we're all good in doing that. But when it comes to investing players, we lack it, unfortunately. But hopefully, I really hope we're up for a good season and not let fans down right towards the end of the season. Because some of the performances we had last season were pretty poor. The only games that we pretty much played well in was Villa home and away. And maybe Tottenham and Man United. Man United away, we won 1-0, and Tottenham away, we won 2-0, but we could have thrashed them at home though when we lost 1-0 to them. They're the only games that we've pretty much played well in, or put maybe Everton. We've played well against Everton, but played good in one half, but let play poor in the other half though. So and also I'll pretty much say Watford as well. We beat them twice, but they were pretty poor last season. We did a professional job against Watford though. So the only really games that we did well against were probably Villa. The games that we did the double against was Everton, Villa and Watford. They're the only 3 teams that we did the double on them. So I think I'll wrap this video up now. So I am hoping to do 2 more Wolves videos and trying to get them all in really, because there's too few questions to get in with all Staff Rangers news times and announcements, and so the Wolves announcements. I'm trying to all get in. So if you did all enjoy this video, do get a like, do subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications every time I make a video, and watch out for these videos that are coming around quite quickly, and there's a lot of videos coming in. So have a good one guys, enjoy the rest of your day, see you all later, bye everyone.